Alrighty, guys, what's up? I'm back. It's me, Gio, the leader of the rideshare revolution, the rideshare rockstar, and the captain of the 2K Club, and the realest, the funniest, the handsomest, and the bearded-less driver on YouTube. And all right, so this is my first take at editing a long video. I just want you guys to know. Okay, so after watching this footage a few times, or multiple times as I was editing it, I realized maybe I'm going to leave out the part with the cops just because it wasn't really that long. That part of the video wasn't even that long, honestly. But um, I think it's important for you guys to know I might have jumped the gun a little bit at how the situation I was put in. I know a lot of you said that this ride would have been a liability, and many of you are mostly right to think that, right? But first, let me explain something. When I get a passenger, when I get a ping and someone gets in the car, I do feel like it's my responsibility to get that person home okay, right? That's not always the right choice. I understand that. You guys are free to do your own thing. I just feel like for me, if someone gets in the car, and even if they're inebriated or drunk or whatever, I'm like, okay, this person paid for the ride. I'm gonna get them home. Okay, like I'm gonna make sure they get home safe. So I just always kind of have that. I always just kind of feel like I'm responsible for these for a passenger, right, for their well-being. And not all of you feel that way, and that's fine. Another thing is, so the audio of this video is not that great. It doesn't really catch what she says that well, and a lot of her speech is very kind of just all over the place, as you guys will see. So I wanted to subtitle everything she said, but I couldn't understand it myself, so that was an issue. But um, another thing is, I might have overstated her condition, like her well-being. So I think, like I said, since I've rewatched the video a few times, I do think she was. You could smell the alcohol on her. She was clearly drunk, but I don't think she was as drunk as I thought. I do think this girl might. I'm not a doctor. I do think this girl had some mild Tourette syndrome because one thing I'm always kind of like pragmatic and looking at things in retrospect, and so this girl had very jumbled speech, very like you guys will see in the video. It just wasn't making a lot of sense, and then but halfway to her house, she like put her feet up and she was listening to rap music on her phone and she was singing along to every single song that played perfectly. And I know some people with Tourette's like getting what's in their head out may not it's not always like possible, but if they're focused on something, then they do that task very well. So it seemed like she was focused on whatever music she was listening to, and she could sing along to it very well. So like I said, I don't think she was drunk, but I originally thought she was high on something too. But looking back now, I think this girl was drunk and she had some kind of mild Tourette syndrome. But I mean, that doesn't exactly excuse what happened. It's still, I think it was kind of a dick move for CPD to pawn this girl off on me. But at the end of the day, I got this girl home okay, even though it was a bit of a stressful ordeal. But you know what? These things happen. Like I said, I covered all my bases. I had the whole ride recorded. I contacted Uber as soon as the ride was over. Like I said, I thought this girl might have been like a troublesome passenger, maybe, but I haven't gotten any emails from Uber since this happened on Saturday night. So, but you got to cover your ass no matter what. You have to cover your ass. You can't take any risks out here. So, this is my first attempt at editing a video like this. I hope you all enjoy it. Let me know what you think. And yeah, this should serve as maybe a good training for some of you guys that might deal with this situation because it'll happen to every single one of you, guarantee it. Especially if you drive late nights. So that's all I got, guys. Enjoy the video. I want to thank y'all for watching. So later.
That seems totally normal, right? Like, I don't go up to her and I'll be like, holy shit, wait, never mind, like, that's my raccoon, like, oh shit, like, they're going to eat my food, like, oh my god. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird. I don't like it, because every time, like, I go up to his face, I'm like, hey Adam, like, can you drive Cameron home? And Cameron's like, oh, can I have a ride home with, like, my food? And I'm like, sorry Adam, like, my sister's a fat fuck, but, like, can you drive her home? And he's like, yeah, sure, for sure. I'm like, oh, you're so sweet, you know? But, like, I don't know, Adam is, a little tight to do the,
Okay, do you have an idea of where you live? Are you trying to get home right now? I'm just trying to figure this out.
I mean, Skinner has like, I have an ID that says where I live, but just not address.
Are you?
She's this.
Don't you have green eyes?
Yeah, exactly. She makes a lot of sense.
Okay, where am I taking you? I'm really confused. Do you have an ID?
You're taking us wherever the end destination
That's me.
is.
That's a place to get food.
Okay, well, if
And they're
that's
not
a place to
open
get
right
food,
now.
then you're gonna let us out there.
It's not open right now.
Okay.
Do you have an ID? Can I get you home?
I mean, you can have my ID, but like.
Do you live there?
I mean, yes, I think so. I'm not really sure. It's my insurance card. ID card.
That's a completely different state.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Don't credit card?
I just want to know where you
Okay,
live
I just
so I
want to
can.
go home.
Where is home? Tell me.
Washington Road. My original ID is from.
Okay.
That's
So is that a
like,
fake ID that I'm looking at?
No, unfortunately not. But it's on every single one of my fucking IDs. Every single one. Because that's like the real ID. 60.
Okay. Wait.
60045. Give me 1220. It's go home. Go home.
Where am I dropping you off?
Like 1220 north, or like 1220 like north, like Deerfield, like whatever. Just go home.
Is this where you live?
Yes, just go home, like, and it's like me, like I just. Megan. God, Megan. Okay, well, Megan would only find my grinder, so I don't really know what to say. I don't really know what to say. I mean, Megan.
Do you live here at this
Megan.
at 275 Washington?
Megan. Hold on. She'll find. Hello. I'm just gonna FaceTime Kitty and say, wait, hold on. I wish I still owned this house. It's so gay. Will you just drive me to my old house and. Sorry.
Where?
It's go left out of here.
Hold on a second.
Here, do you want me to address the thing into your room?
What's your address?
I'll add it. Oh yeah, wait. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I just changed it again, but. Good. I changed us to our destination.
You don't live in Meatheads.
Who's
Where do you?
supposed to be taking us to Meatheads? Like, what do I do? Meatheads? Just
No,
Meatheads?
no. What is?
Change it to
Where do you
Meatheads?
live?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know where the fuck I live. Like, my parents don't tell me. So, like, do I just change
Do you
it?
have your parents?
I don't really know how to make you feel better about yourself. Like,
I just want you to get it home safe.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't really know how to like put like Uber in your direction, like when we're both going to the same places. Like,
This is your address, correct?
yeah, it's just like.
Can I drop you off?
Yes. Yes. It's just like you have to like. You know,
Do you have keys to your house?
no.
Can you like get inside?
I don't like. There's no such thing as like keys to Grayson Brown's house. Like it's such thing as like, oh, you're locked out like permanently. I'm like, yeah. They're like, okay. We'll set like. Just keep going.
Do you want me to knock on the door for you?
No, I'm gonna call my mom. Just keep. Yeah. Anyways, literally only time I cancel it, I have to call her and
That's yours, right? Is this off the bag or something? Yeah, don't lose this. You have a dad or does your dad live here?
no, I actually don't have parents. Turn out, take a left, take a right, just go straight to Lake Forest.
We are in the forest.
Like, that's Lake Forest, my dad. Keep those spots. Yeah, I don't have parents, so like, why don't you just like pull out and like just like find me parents somewhere? It's like I don't know where the fuck they are. Cause, like,
do you want me to knock on the door?
No, my parents fucking hate me, so if I knock on the door, they will literally chop my dick off. I shit you not.
I think they want to make sure you're safe.
No, I shit you not. Like, I actually shit you not. Like, they will chop my dick off. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, you knock on the door, they come here, they take my allowance away from me, and they just like chop my dick off, and then like it's period of story. Like, it's done and done and done. And
but
I'm like, okay, so like there was no point of that.
I can't leave you in the street.
No, yeah, but you can drive me to like where they are.
What? You said you live here, right?
Yeah. But, like the driveway.
We are in the driveway.
No, but like there's like another part. I don't know. I don't know. Like my mom like is like, hey, like, come here. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Do you have keys to your house?
No, that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you have a purse?
No, I don't want to stay here if I don't know where the fuck everyone is. My mom's like, oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm like, no, mom. Like, I don't want to stay. Like, I don't know. I just want to see my dogs.
Are your dogs in there?
Yes. Brookfield, Illinois. No. You stupid cunt, you better fucking hurry the fuck up because I am going to rescue my fuck up my dog right now. Okay. College. Okay. Just go him. Just go. Damn. Like, just.
I need somewhere to.
Yeah.
Where's that? Where's.
Turn one. Fucking freezing. Oh, where's my jewel?
Okay, are you sure you live there?
Yes. One of my 2 addresses.
Okay, take your phone so you don't forget it.
Where's my fucking cigarettes? I need to smoke. Oh, someone give me cigarettes so I can smoke, please.
Is this in here?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
I don't think I left anything. If so, can you just like report it?
Sure.
Unless just like report it and show it. I don't know. Good thing. Good night.
Good night.